Now we're going to go over how to add one or more virtual desktops to your one Windows machine here in Windows 10. So this is if you want to have multiple desktops on here to help keep things a little bit more organized and clean and spaced out. So first I'm going to show you how to add multiple desktops, and then I'm going to show you a few easy ways to switch between those desktops here on your one computer. So first, in order to go and add some desktops, you can get there. There's kind of two ways to get there. You can either swipe up with 3 fingers on the trackpad, and it brings you to this menu, and then you just click New Desktop up here. Or if that's not working, if you go down to your taskbar at the bottom, you can see the Task View button here next to the search bar. If you just click on that, it'll bring you to this same screen. And this screen shows you everything that you have open too, which is kind of nice. But we're going to go ahead and click New Desktop in the top left here. Once you do that, you see it's a little different at the top. We have now multiple desktops. And if I hover on desktop 1, I see these are my programs open on desktop 1. If I go to desktop 2, you can see I have nothing open there. But I can add more desktops if I want to. And you can add quite a few if you want to keep going. Now, if you've added too many and you want to get rid of some, just go up and hover above them and click on the X. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at 4. So I'm going to close the rest of these. And now you can see I can switch between desktops. Again, if I just swipe up with 3 fingers, or if I click the button down here, I come back to this page and you can see I'm on desktop 3. I can go to desktop 2. And I can open maybe a web browser over here. And I can open things on the other desktops if I want to. So there are kind of 3 ways you can now switch between the desktops. You can either do the 2 methods I showed you before to get back to this screen, and you can manually kind of switch between each desktop if you want to. Or there's a keyboard shortcut if you want to use. It's the Control Windows key and then the left or right arrow depending on which desktop you want to move to. The Windows key looks like your start button down here. It'll be a key on your keyboard that has that same kind of logo on it. So if I hold Control, the Windows or Start key, whatever you want to call it, and hit the right arrow, I'm going to switch to the desktop 2. If I do it again, now I'm at 3, now I'm at 4. And then I can't go further, but then I can go all the way back. Now, if you want to use the trackpad to switch through them, there is a 4-finger gesture that you can use. And if you kind of swipe across the trackpad, it'll move you left and right through those desktops. So however you want to switch between them is up to you. I use the keyboard shortcut, usually is a little faster and is a little bit more reliable. But if the touchpad works for you, that's great too. Or if you just want to go into the task view here and switch manually, you can do that. So yeah, it's just kind of a nice way you can have different programs open on different windows. You can even have multiple programs open in different windows. So if I want to open up Chrome again here and this one, and if I go here, I can see I have Chrome here and here, and those are different tabs, right? Also, while you're in this menu, you can easily drag and drop programs that are already open into other desktops if you want to. So you can see I'm on desktop 2 and I have my Chrome open, and if I want to move that to desktop 3, I can just click and hold on this and drag it to whatever desktop I want, or even make a new one. So if I want to move it to 3, I can go ahead and do that. And also if there's something on desktop 1, so if I just hover over it, I'll see everything that's open here. I can go ahead and click and drag whatever I want. Also, since I'm technically in desktop 2 here, if I go back to the menu, I can go ahead and just hover over any one of these and select the program I want. And if I just click on it, it'll automatically open and I'll be on that desktop in that program that I just opened. So that's a little bit, a few more ways you can go ahead and navigate that. So it's up to you what you want to do with this, but it's just kind of helpful to keep things a little bit more spaced out and easier to manage maybe all the tasks that you're doing at one time. So that's how you create some virtual desktops on your Windows 10 laptop or desktop. Hopefully that helps.